Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Wednesday night, 8 Atlantic, which is 9 here in the Maritimes. So I always like to tell people who are from the United States that here in Canada, we have a time zone that doesn't even exist in your country. So I am Danielle Melanson. You can see my little puppy dog in the background. Welcome to my home. This is my living room. Thank you for being here. I am a 5-star diamond coach with Team Beachbody, and I like to think of myself as a mentor and a life adventurer. And I'll tell you why the more I tell a little bit about my story and tell you why I'm doing this live webinar. Okay, yes, I'm going to be telling you about what I do and about coaching, but I want to talk to you more about the why, okay, and share a little bit about my story. So I'm going to do a really quick Reader's Digest version of my story. 11 years ago, smoked a pack a day, 230 pounds, drank 2 liters of Diet Pepsi a day. Oh my gosh, poison. Junk food addict. And I had a health scare and changed my life completely. Scared me to death. A health scare that most people would have in their 60s or 70s, and I had at 30. Okay, I will be 41 in a couple of weeks, and I love being in my 40s. It's one of the highlights that I've had to experience so far. So anybody who's younger and watching this, please do not be afraid of age. It rocks, okay? If you take care of yourself, it rocks. Anyway, started with health and fitness because my doctor told me that because of my health issues that I had when I was younger, that being depressed from quitting smoking, I could never be on antidepressants. So she said with my mild depression that I could create some natural endorphins with exercise. Now at 230 pounds, that's the last thing I wanted to hear from my 110-pound soaking wet doctor, dripping with derision. But I went out and I started to exercise, and I found that I could do at home because I'm very, very, very boisterous and outgoing. However, I'm an introvert. I'm an introverted extrovert. So I love one-on-one. I love people I know. I don't mind social media. Nothing really embarrasses me, and I could speak in front of thousands of people, and I have not prepared anything for tonight other than a couple of notes. It does not scare me. I love it. But to be in a crowd or to be in the mall or places like that, certainly a gym wasn't where I was comfortable. Even though I've have gym memberships and all that sort of stuff and love going to classes, Zumba classes. I'm an ex-Zumba instructor. But I wanted to be at home. Okay, so I found something that worked for me. My life was busy. I was working 12-hour day, 6 days a week on my feet as a hairstylist at the time. And my stepson was very young and life was busy. We all have the story. It just looks different. It might have different words, might have different people, might have different scenarios, but we all have the same story. We're all busy and we're all trying to figure it out, right? Okay. Anyways, I found something that worked for me. By working on my health, I built confidence within myself. Confidence that I never knew existed. I felt comfortable in my own skin. I felt strong for the first time in my life, not just smart. I was always smart in school, but I felt strong. I felt capable and I felt fulfilled for the first time in a long time. Okay. And so what I want to do is I like to talk about how my story and how I came to that and how we really need to embrace that as women. Now, guys, listen, if you're watching this, I love you. Okay, I love you. And if this can help you, I hope it does. But I don't want you to take any offense to this because I really do speak to women, connect with women You know, I'm not an angry feminist or anything like that. I have an amazing husband upstairs. And my father is one of the most important people in my life. So I'm definitely not a man hater. But ladies, so men, you know what? Pass this video, share this video with somebody that you love in your life, who you want to have them feel empowered in their life. Ladies, I want to tell you, my main goal in life is to show you that it's okay to be awesome. First of all, it's okay to say that you're awesome. It's okay to look in the mirror and say, damn, I look good today. Damn, I feel good today. I am smart. I am capable. I'm creating, you know, awesome. I'm a great mom. I'm a great wife. I'm a great sister. Somebody needs to go out to pee. I have little feet popping around here. I have, you know, just so much to share with the world. I'm a great employee. I'm a great boss. Whatever it is, you go and she's, yeah, thanks, sweetie. Maybe you could just take them in the room with you after that. Thanks. I have little puppies clicking around. We call them tap dancing. Anyways, I want you to be okay with being awesome, first of all. Okay. That's the first step. Okay. And the second step is to realize that being a great mom, being a great wife, a great friend, a great employee, a great sister, a great daughter, that all comes from you putting yourself first, okay? So disclaimer, I do not mean to offend anybody, okay? I came from an awesome household with amazing parents. I was blessed. I was protected. I was educated. I was given so much, every opportunity, whether I took it or not. And so I know you guys may have a similar situation or not a similar situation. So I want you to take everything with a grain of salt that I'm about to say. We grow up and we first of all have a perfection mentality, okay, that we have to do everything perfect, because when we went to school, if we got 100%, we got an A. If we got 95%, we didn't get our name on the board, right? Even though we got 95% or 90%, right? It was perfection, you know, that was rewarded, that was recognized, okay? And then we grow up and we become adults, and that becomes hard to live up to. And we hold ourselves to a standard, and to a standard that's so high that anything else seems like a failure. So what a lot of us do, and especially women, is that we tend to back off and do nothing, or focus our attention on something else, like our family, whatever that may be, okay? And forget about ourselves and forget that we are the number one people in our lives. Okay. And so that is my message that I love to share and inspire with people, through people, with the business, with getting their health, fitness, mentally and physically on board, and what that all means. Because really, we all are busy, like I mentioned earlier. And we have to put ourselves as that priority in our life in order to be our best selves for anybody else. Okay, so I have people on my team who have brand new babies, who are meal prepping, exercising. We have new programs coming out even for people who never want to exercise, okay, who maybe just want to focus on healthy eating and losing weight. Doesn't matter. So don't feel intimidated by anything. Who have their babies on their hips while they cook, their babies on their stomach while they're doing abs, or on their, you know, holding them out, using them as a weight, doing their exercises, because they want to show an example to their children, and they want energy, they want health, they want vitality, they want fulfillment, and they know they have to put themselves first. Okay, so from a business point of view, it's amazing because we have this tribe. Okay. And we have this tribe of coaches, and we call them the Inspire Tribe. Okay. And what I do is each month is I mentor new people who come into our community. Okay. Now, maybe the business side of this is the furthest thing from your, you're thinking, I'm not even thinking about that right now. Perfect. We have groups to get you started working on you. Okay. So listen, if you want 6-pack abs, that's one thing. But in my groups, we focus on balance. We focus on progress. We focus on long-term health, mentally and physically, and personal development. And that rolls over into the rest of your life with confidence. You feel successful. You feel like you have something for you that you're doing for you. And that makes everything else in your life feel better, look better, and you are a better version of you for everyone you love. Makes sense, doesn't it? Right? Now, imagine doing that and paying it forward at the same time and getting paid to pay it forward at the same time. Right? So this is where the coaching part comes in. So every month I start a new coach university. And what that is basically we train you how to start with your journey and share that to inspire others to do the same. Right? You see us, you see what we're doing, you see on social media, just won a trip to Mexico. I got an invite again for another trip cruise for next year. I got an invite. All these amazing things we go to. We're going to Indianapolis in July. The community that we build in our private groups, the people that we have in there supporting each other, even when things get tough at home, or maybe you've had a bad day at the office, or your kids are sick and you just don't know what to do. You have a sense of community. You have a place, whether it's as a challenger starting your own journey, or a challenger and a coach who starting your own personal journey and building a business at the same time. Whatever one of those fit for you, we have that equation to get you started so that you feel fulfilled in your life. Think about it. How would that feel? What would that look like for you? Like, what would that look like if you felt so comfortable in your skin, that you were in the best shape of your life, that you had energy to do everything you wanted to do in your life, whether that was with your friends, with your family, with your coworkers? Would that mean you would travel? What would that mean? Would it mean you would buy that car that you always wanted? That you would set a goal to maybe move out of a place that is too small for you and into a larger home for your family or your growing family or whatever that is. Okay. So for me, we were living in a very small home that was a beautiful home that we raised my stepson in for 12 years. And we had so many happy memories there. And just in December, we sold that house after many trials and tribulations, and moved into our dream space here. And I'm going to tell you right now, I want you to think big. I want you to want more for yourself. And it is my sole mission within my challenge groups and within my team groups, where I do my mentoring as for my coaches who want to build a business, that I want everybody to be okay with being awesome, and to say that it's okay with being awesome, and not to be embarrassed to want more for yourself, especially as women. Okay, especially as women. Way back in the day, right? We decided that we were going to kind of step out of the homemaker role. Some people, right? They wanted to go into the office. Some people didn't, yada, yada, yada. But you know what I'm talking about, the feminist movement. But what happened was, I'm not quite sure how far ahead we are with that, because a lot of times we're doing everything in the home and working full time out of the home. So where do we fit in that mix? When we're being a stay-at-home mom is a full-time job. Being a housewife, full-time job. That is huge. Huge. Sometimes I think way harder than working outside of the home. Okay. So where do we fit if we're trying to do everything and put ourselves last? We love the best intentions in the world because we love our families. We love our coworkers. We love our extended families. We love our husbands, our wives, whatever. And we want to do for them and give to them, but we have to pour into our own cup first. Okay? And want more for us. Okay? So, what this business has done for us, I mean, the obvious stuff. 3 resort trips, 2 cruises. We went to Disney. Okay. I remember I went to Disney. I was 35 when I went to Disney. And I like messaged my mom and said, Mom, I made it to Disney World, because it was just one of those things that never happened for our family because it was a big thing. There was a lot of us, yada, yada, yada. And Beachbody made that possible for me by sharing my story and helping other people start their journey. Okay, that's it. It was something that I would do anyway. Something I was doing anyway. I see so many people on social media who are being an inspiration. They're sharing their story. They are being coaches, but they're just not getting paid for it. And why not, right? This is the thing. Why not? 99% of my team are hobby coaches, so they do it on the side. They have full-time jobs or they're full-time moms. Okay. Other ones do it like 50% of the time. Maybe they're students or they don't have a family yet, so they have a little bit more time. Okay. And I have 2 people who have retired, quit their job, and do it full-time like I do. Okay. It doesn't matter where you start. It does not matter where you start. All that matters is that you stop saying no to you and you start saying yes to you, right? So I just kind of wanted to come on here and just challenge you to think about, what would wanting more look like for you? And there's nothing wrong with that. Does it look like a family vacation? Does it look like not having to worry about how, is your debit card going to be declined at the grocery store? Been there. Does it look like being able to pay the mortgage because you're getting yourself in the best shape of your life and you're also helping others get started? And so you can say to your significant other, I'm doing this part-time. I'm inspiring other people. I am feeling more fulfilled than I've ever felt in my life, and I just paid for the mortgage this month because of that, of something that I would do anyway, right? It happens. Trust me, I remember putting $10 at a time into the gas tank because we needed to make sure that we had another $10 for groceries and another $10 for a school trip and another $10. I remember those days. They were 5 years ago. They were 5 years ago. So it wasn't 15 years ago or 20 years ago. It was 5 years ago, right? And if I could just tell you what thinking big and being a weirdo like me, okay, really, really means. It means having that confidence. Like I said, having that personal growth, okay, and being your own best project. I'm looking at my notes, and the only thing I didn't hit on is just a little bit more about how when we grew up, we are wired a certain way, and it's nobody's fault, and it's not bad, but it's our responsibility to change it. So you love your job, but you want a little bit more. You have to adopt an entrepreneurial mindset so that you create something within yourself, for yourself, that is extra. We go to a job, there's nothing wrong with that, but a lot of times we are brought up in a society where we are told to get a job, get a pension, get a da-da-da, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? But oftentimes we're stuck, and that's all there is. There's a salary cap, there's a benefits cap, there's bonus cap, whatever it is, it's capped. So we've achieved everything we can there, right? When you are an entrepreneur, you probably work harder. You really, really do, because you have to in order. I'm not telling you this is easy. I'm just going to tell you that I'll show you how to do it, right? I will mentor you. And so will the other uplines in our team. I know there's people watching this, watching the recording, that you have been sent here from my incredible downline of coaches that we've created this Team Inspire Tribe over the past 5 years. Without getting emotional, it's one of my greatest joys. And I'm so proud. See, I am not afraid to say how awesome that is, that I have created this team. Is it perfect? No. Do we love each other? We rock. We absolutely rock. And I would not trade one person in any capacity on this team. We are made up of, we are from the UK, USA, and Canada, all over. We are in our 60s, we are in our 20s, and everywhere in between. We are dog moms, we are moms, we are husbands, we are everything. From every aspect, every culture, every religious belief, you name it, we are there. Okay? And that makes me excited, because everybody brings a piece of unique skill, love, excitement to our team, right? And why wouldn't you want to be a part of that, right? Why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? So to kind of grow more and want that more for yourself, to just be awesome, feel awesome from the inside out. And I'm not talking about have six-pack abs. If you want them, go get them. Awesome. I don't have them. Okay. And I still feel awesome. Okay. Like, I am there to celebrate people who are so excited because they got in vegetables and water today. And I'm also there to celebrate people who have earned, an extra $500 this week. And I'm also there to help celebrate with people who got in like 50 crunches, because that is their goal, because they do want abs. I'm there to celebrate it all with you guys. And so is this amazing team. Okay. So try to let go of that employee mindset. And I'm not saying quit your job. You know what I mean? I'm saying try to envision a more entrepreneurial mindset, okay? Allow yourself to want more. Allow yourself to be okay with being awesome, and say, I am going to work on me, because I am. And I'm telling you right now, if you say yes to you, and no to all that negativity in your mind, and maybe people in your life who are like, wah, 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 you're crazy, or da, 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 because it's something different, or something maybe they're not ready to do, or they're not willing to do. You do not need approval from me or anyone else to be the best version of you. Remember that, okay? Listen, if anything about this, anything strikes you, maybe lights a fire in you, or at least piques your curiosity, reach out to the coach who sent you here, the person who shared this video with you, or myself, Danielle Melanson. You can find me on social media. The best way to find me is my Facebook page, my regular Facebook page, because I'm a regular person. Right? Sometimes people go over to my like page and I'm like, I'm not usually there a whole lot, right? I'm over here with my friends, right? So if you aren't a friend of mine, send me a friend request. I would love to get to know you and to answer any more of your questions. We are starting brand new challenge groups for people who are only interested in getting started with their journey part. We're starting them ASAP. So please contact us. If you are looking to get started with both, or maybe just the business opportunity, or the business opportunity and your journey, that's the smartest one. You let us know, because our new Coach University starts on the 5th of February, and we would love to tell you more about that and how to get involved in it and be a part of our Inspire Tribe. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here. Please share this video if any bit of it has inspired you or touched you in any way, because sharing is caring, and I really just want to share the love and empower as many people as we can to be the best versions of themselves. Talk to you later. Thanks so much.